Have you ever dreamed of escaping everything? Leaving the noise, the rush, the endless scrolling, and just disappearing? One man actually did it, and not for a week, not for a year, but for over 2 decades. His name is David Glasheen. In the late 1980s, David was a successful businessman living in Sydney, Australia. He had money, a house, a family, and everything that looked like a perfect life. But then came the crash. In 1987, the stock market collapsed, and with it, David's fortune disappeared almost overnight. He lost millions, he lost his business, and eventually he lost his family too. While many would try to rebuild, David chose a different path. He wanted to start over, not in another city, but far away from civilization entirely. So, in the mid-1990s, he packed up a few belongings and moved to a tiny island off the coast of Queensland, Australia. It's called Restoration Island, and for the last 20-plus years it has been his home. David built a small hut using driftwood, rocks, and whatever he could find. He set up a solar panel to charge a basic light and a small radio. He taught himself how to fish, how to harvest coconuts, and how to collect rainwater. There are no roads, no shops, no neighbors. Just ocean, trees, birds, and the occasional wild goat. His days are slow but never boring. He wakes up with the sun, watches the waves, and reads under the shade of palm trees. He writes in a journal, talks to his dog, and sometimes just sits in silence for hours. Many people ask him, "Don't you get lonely?" His answer is always the same. Out here, you learn the difference between being alone and being lonely. David says modern life is filled with distractions. Phones, noise, pressure to be busy. But on the island, everything slows down. And in that stillness, he found peace. Over the years, he's had visitors, journalists, adventurers, even filmmakers. They're always amazed at how calm and happy he is. Some call him the modern Robinson Crusoe. Others say he's crazy. But David doesn't care what people say. He believes this lifestyle saved him, and he has no plans to return to city life. He still makes occasional trips to the mainland to get supplies, trade fish, or use the internet briefly. But most of the time he stays on the island, completely off the grid. When asked if he misses anything, he smiles. "Sometimes a cold beer and a hot shower," he jokes. But then he looks at the horizon and says, "But nothing beats waking up to this view every day." David's story is more than just a man escaping society. It's about choosing a different way to live, one that values silence over noise, simplicity over excess, and nature over technology. In a world that's constantly moving, maybe we all need our own little island, even if it's just in our minds.